home, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my thoughts keep telling me to let me just let me.
How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the road to Wembley. Now, last time as ever, you had a choice between Joey Barton and Lee Cattermole, and I've got to say the feedback again was sensational, so thank you so much for that. Now, a lot of you voted Cattermole, but a hell of a lot more of you voted Joey Barton. So in comes Joey Barton, hopefully alongside Fabian Delph. He'll be a solid CDM, and yes, I say solid. I hope he doesn't be a dickhead and get sent off every single game, or maybe a dickhead and get him sent off every game. But anyways, guys, into our first game. It's a K-League squad builder, and he's just slapped Hummels into that centre-back position. I really don't understand why people do that. It messes with your chemistry. It messes with his chemistry. It will go really down. You see straight away that first goal was laggy as hell. Now, this game was a very good connectioned game, if that makes sense. And that first goal pissed me off because the cross came in. It wasn't lagging. The second it got above the heads into the box, it started lagging like hell, and he took the lead. But as you see, we come back, and towards the end of the game, the end of extra time, we do take the lead. Now, I was so happy this went in through the bundle anyways. A nice little rebound goal there from Henderson, I think it was. I was so happy at this point because the frustration built up inside me. I was so angry that I couldn't break this guy down, and once I scored that, we scored another one through Gabby. No, it wasn't Gabby Agbonlahor, it was Townsend. I'm so used to Gabby Agbonlahor scoring all my goals. I do credit him for a hell of a lot of goals that he doesn't score. Now, we're going to replace Hutchinson as the next player. Hutchinson, for me, has been a surprise. I was really surprised how good he was, but I've got to replace him, and in comes Nedum Onua of QPR. Now, he's got a hell of a lot of pace, 77 pace, and alongside Kolka, he should be very solid. So we have 5 more players to replace, even though we can't replace a left back because there is no non-rare gold English players, and there will be a massive decision when the time comes for you guys to vote on. So we go into the next game then, and you can see the lag already, and no wonder this episode is called the good, the bad and the ugly, as you see the bad part, the ugly part of EA coming out there through the lag as he goes 2-1 up. But as he goes 2-1 up, he finishes the game 2-1 as Gabby Agbonlahor scores that exquisite bicycle kick, I should say, and we do get beat against Welsh Toffees. We just couldn't come back there once Gabby Agbonlahor did score the goal. So my next opponent then, it is a very solid championship score with Marvin Emnes and Beckford up front, and this game was much better connection wise as Gabby Agbonlahor runs through and puts it in the back of the net. And I've got to say, this is one of the good matches in this episode as the ball goes over the top. And how about this for a chip from Gabby Agbonlahor? That is perfection, a perfectionate chip. I'm just inventing words now. Perfectionate. That should be in the dictionary, by the way. That sounds amazing. As you see, the ugly from me and my centre back try to chip it over my opponent's head. That didn't work. It hit my opponent and he did score. Before this, he just hoofs it down the field. He doesn't even mean for that to go through to Beckford. I was so pissed off that I actually did that I just couldn't be bothered defending against him, and he does pull it level to make it 2-2. Now, like I said, I was pissed off, so I thought I'm going to do it back to you, mate. So we pull the KSI sweat right over the top. It's Gabby Agbonlahor running onto it, and he does chip it beyond the goalkeeper. I shouldn't say over the goalkeeper, beyond him and into the back of the net. But my opponent, he comes back in, across the box, well, pass across the box. It actually locked me off my player. I was pissed off that it locked me off my player, so that's the bad, and in comes the good. A lovely little 1-2 there by Henderson, and he puts it in the bottom corner, and we can upgrade yet again. Agbonlahor with the hat-trick in the game, Henderson with the winner after a nice little 1-2 with Jarvis. Now, the player coming out this time will be Kolka, leaving Townsend in form, Agbonlahor, Delph, and finally Luke Shaw to replace. Kolka's going to come out, and in comes Wes Brown, as there was only really 3 choices. I could have went Dawson, Stephen Taylor, or Wes Brown. So we picked up Wes Brown, and hopefully he will be pretty solid while he's in the squad. Hopefully we can replace him soon, as he's one of the weakest links in the team. My next opponent is a very solid Isco Draska. What the hell's that name of his team? Isco something. Isco Disco. That's the one. As for Hooli, he comes forward. I don't even know how to say his name. Faguli. Anyways, he makes it 1-0. I wasn't happy at that point. Before we come forward, Henderson with another 1-2, similar to the last game, and he plants it in the bottom corner with that left foot. So we make it 1-1, 21 minutes into the game before Henderson unleashes Agbonlahor through on goal. He's not going to miss, lads. He really is not going to miss. And I've got to say that partnership of Henderson and Agbonlahor is really working well, and I'm loving how well they are working. As you see, Wes Brown power my opponent off the ball, and we counter-attack yet again. And it's Henderson and Agbonlahor yet again. Another little nice ball through, and it is Agbonlahor who plants it in the bottom corner to make it 3-1 in the game, and we are in complete control until Boakia. He makes it 3-2 with a header from a corner. Now lads, this is amazing. The free kick, it shouldn't have been awarded in the first place in my opinion. He was very unlucky. I think it was Marcelo there jumping for the ball, just coming down on top of Townsend, and Townsend takes a tumble rather dramatically. But how about this from the free kick? I see him moving his wall, and I think I'm going to try it with a left foot. I'm going to put Townsend on the ball and see if I can go for that far corner. Again, he moves the wall, and the keeper's in the centre of the goal now to mark the kind of near post, and that free kick, my god, take a bow son, take a bow as he comes forward and gets a consolation goal with Boakia. So the game finishes 4-3, similar to the last game, and we can upgrade, or you can upgrade, because it's decision time for you, and this time it's going to be Townsend. Now Townsend on the game, one of the best silver informs for me, and it's a shame he's going to go, but guys, decision time. Oxlade-Chamberlain or Adam Johnson? Get voting in that comment section below. Leave all your comments. Hopefully it's positive. Hopefully you choose the right player. And that is it, guys. I hope you did enjoy this episode. Leave a like if you did. Catch you all next time.